Okay, we now move on with the UCLA student athletes. We welcome them to Connecticut. We have Kari Korver, Jordin Canada, and Nirra Fields. Pat, you can start things off. Name and affiliation, and we'll go from
Patty
there.
Rob from the Associated Press. Jordan, can you talk about your relationship with Amani? Obviously, you went to high school together, and did you guys talk a lot when you found out that you guys were both going to be traveling to Connecticut?
Actually, I haven't spoken to Amani in a while just because, it's just like a little, it's busy. From playing with her, she's a very great player. But, yeah, I haven't spoken to her much since, she graduated from Windward. So, yeah.
Marvin?
Chambers, Houston Sun, and Woman Hoop World. Nirra, you guys lost to Oregon State and won the next 2 games. What are some of the things that were stressed this week in your game plans?
Definitely Texas is a great rebounding team. They're a lot like us in terms they want to run the ball, and they're very physical. They have very great post presence. So definitely it was just rebounding that I think will take away from their strength. They're really good at transition, and it'll help us get more possessions, which we're really good at. And obviously defense. It comes down to defense at the end of the day. Whoever can get the most stops will win the game.
Kari, you've known Amani for a long time as well, right? You played with her and
I never played with her, but I played against her. She was in the same league as I was my freshman and sophomore year of high school, so, play against her a few times a year.
and Jordan, if you want to get in on this, she is so imposing when you look at the stats and her size and everything. But you guys have probably seen her at some point make a mistake or be able to take advantage of something that she has done. Does that maybe give you a little confidence playing against her where you might not be intimidated by her?
Yeah, I think just having experience against someone so big, and I think Ruth Hamblin from Oregon State, she's a really big girl. So we've played against big girls, and, we hope to just continue to attack her and not be afraid of her big presence.
Well, I agree with Korver. Playing with her in high school, I've definitely seen, obviously everybody makes mistakes. So it's just being able to take advantage of those moments.
Anybody else? Pat? No?
Jordan, can you talk about what last year's run in the WNIT did to prepare you guys for what you're going through now in the NCAA tournament? Do you think that has taught you a little bit about how to win here?
Yeah, I think so. Winning those last 6 games in the WNIT definitely helped us in the off season and helped us work on our chemistry together as a team and individually and what we needed to work on. And that helped propelled us into this season and playing in the #1 RPI conference and Pac-12. There's so many great players and great teams, and just being able to, play against them and battle against them. It's just helped us throughout this whole, run. So.
Jordan, last time you guys played Texas, unfortunately you guys lost. Did you see that film, and are you using that film as motivation for this game?
No, we haven't looked at last year's film. I think we're a different team from last year. We were very young and inexperienced. It was 10 players that never played together last year. So now that we have better chemistry and, we've been playing really well this season, we're just continuing to look at this year's film and things that we need to do to work on as a team.
Doug?
Doug Feinberg, the Associated Press. Nirra, how much did playing in that #1 ranked conference help you guys for the NCAAs? Playing some of the best teams in the country that I would think you aren't afraid of anyone that you may see in the next 4 games if you get that far.
It's really prepared us and has somewhat part to do in our success in just having this run this year. We've seen it all. We've seen teams that are really great at executing. We've seen the most athletic teams, and I feel like that in itself has prepared us. And it doesn't matter who we're playing. We have the confidence that we're prepared.